Denise always had a smile on her face, and Denise never met a stranger. It could be the grocery store line. She started talking to you at a concert with 20, 30,000 people. She would be talking to.
She was making friends wherever she got.
Absolutely. Life of her surroundings.
When did you know that she was the one?
In high school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And I have to say too, at 32 years, it grew stronger every day.
Wow.
It just got better every day.
Did you know right away that something was bad happening? Because I mean, some people we talked to said they thought it was pyrotechnics or.
And that's exactly what I thought. We stood there for a second, and she asked me if it was gunfire. I told her no, and then it was during the second burst that we knew, and started to leave, trying to get out of there.
Were you able to talk to her at the end?
I immediately knew her wound was fatal. She was unconscious from the time she was struck.
What happens now? I mean, you live in West Virginia. You're going to stay here until you know that you can bring her home.
That she's on her way back home. I'll travel back there and be with the rest of my family. 2 kids back there. She has 4 grandchildren. 5th one on the way in February. So get back there for them.
And I've heard those grandkids were the light of her life.
They were, and like I said, we spent at least a month and a half with them each summer traveling. And going around with them, and they enjoyed her G-Maw also.
That's what they called her?
Yeah, G-Maw.
G-Maw?
So,
is there anything else you want people to know? I always think in something like this, it's, none of these people should be statistics or just
right.
names.
She was professional in the banking most of her adult life. She decided she was done, and she got out of there, and just recently last year became a full-time student, going back to college or going to college. And she was dedicated to that, and in her free time, I got to speak to her. But she was dedicated to it. I can't say enough. I mean, her smile, and there wasn't a day that went by that I didn't. If I was out of town or something, I'd get a selfie on her way to the gym or on her way to school. I would get a huge smile, and if I didn't get it, I'd text her back, and she'd send me one back with a smile.
I think a lot of people would be just amazed that you're standing, that you're able to talk.
I've had my good times and bad times, and not all the emotional, maybe some good times too. I think good thoughts of her and the times we've had, or maybe reflecting through some photos, flipping through my phone or tablet and seeing her. I'm going to miss her greatly, and her family's going to miss her greatly.